Yeah, it might become very popular for our people to wear the garlic. And everyone's looking at Lhasa funny now, because it's like, they were convicted of being a vampire, but we're leaving them around? I don't know. I got Pablo Rasta, who came in again and said, yo, dude, what about a hallway of death and siege weapons? Could be fun now that your dwarf is self-sufficient. That's true. Those goblins will be coming your way now that you've said hello. That's actually a great point. We could build some defenses. We could set up some siege works over here. Now, I've never truly set up... I know there's some funky stuff you can do. So what you can do is you can set up siege, and you can overlap them in such a way that you can have like 3 bolts coming down. And just like fire bolt weapons there, although that might kill our little puppies here. We might want to fire them from a different way. We could set up a little kill room here where we just do something like... just like this, and set up some arrow slits here, and then the ability to get behind it. Okay, what we might do is we might set up what I was talking about out here. So what I want to do is I want to build construct. We're going to build some upstairs. And we'll set one up in, I don't know, every corner over here. This is going to be fine. So we'll set one there with granite blocks. And here. And here. Okay. Yeah, so there's ramps here, but these ramps are fine because we've got an upper thing. So once those get built, we'll start working on a second level. I'm going to do a slight overhang and an arrow slit so that if we do get siege, we close up our doors, and then we can just shoot people from the second floor. Set up a stockpile for blocks just inside your gate. That's a good idea, actually. Bars, blocks. So we'll set up right here. Change stockpile setting. We don't want bars. Stone, clay, really just stone. But alright, we'll do this. And then we'll... turn off some of those. I mean, we'd have to set a command to, like, encourage people to... we'll assign some wheelbarrows here. To move things from somewhere else, but at least the block storage will be here. Vampirism can be spread via bloody water. Wait, what? Lock the vampire at the bottom of the well and use them for target practice. And then that would spread the vampirism? Are people back? No, they're just changing roles. Oh no, the Sterling Archers and others have returned. Yes, okay. We have a mission report and a spoils report. So stuff, we're bringing back stuff this time. Okay. And yes, we'll have to do another tree chopping thing. And maybe we'll then put down some flooring so it doesn't rebuild. Sort of the RimWorld thing. So let's see. We've attacked, led by Anonymous. And yeah, they're still being... Oh, the Dwarf Anonymous was outmatched the Dwarf Idin Boulderwind with a cunning plan. Okay, and strong positional advantage. Because, yeah, these goblins are still being defended by a dwarf, which is crazy. We clashed with 4 goblins. We slayed them. We confronted that dwarf. So Emperor Fool confronted that traitorous dwarf, Aiden. Aiden's right cheek was smashed by Emperor Fool. Aiden's third toe was torn off by Emperor Fool. His left foot was smashed by Emperor Fool. In the late summer, the dwarf Aiden Boulderwind was struck down by Emperor Fool. We killed the traitorous dwarf. The dwarf Gopal Jivan attacked some goblins. The goblin was struck down. Excellent. The dwarf Edward confronted another goblin and struck down the goblin. And then we looted some treasure. See, it says looted treasure, and then we got a spoils report now. We've got 2 nice tables. I mean, they're not great, but they're nice. A troll leather glove, giant rat leather low boot, 2 copper shields, a blind cave bear leather quiver, 1 conglomerate coffer, cave fish leather backpack, giant cave spider silk thread, copper toy axe, elk bird bone amulet, quartzite cabinet, gremlin leather bag, and an elk bird leather cap. We didn't recover any of the artifacts. But hey, we successfully brought some stuff back, and nobody died. As far as we know, there may not have even been any injuries. Did the Emperor Fool shed a tear for the poor lost dwarf he had to put out of his misery? I don't know. Suppose we could look at his mood and things, but I like to think he felt like it was pure, clean justice to kill the traitor. One dwarf tried, that's true. Just not our own dwarf. 2 tables. Well then, anything that isn't literally nailed down, I guess, yeah. So, build, construct, up downstairs, on top of this other stairwell. With blocks. Is that X? And X over here. Excellent. And then what we want to do is we want to start working on flooring. And again, we're going to overhang a little bit. So we're going to up, I guess up as much as we can, and then widen by 1. That's not the widen key. This is the widen key. Oh, I can't do it until the staircase is in place. Because it's like, oh, there's nothing for us to connect to. Okay, just wait. He wasn't a dwarf. He was a dwarfblin. Gob dwarf. 1 glove. Now I can keep 1 hand warm at least. That expedition result? Yes, it was. So if you choose to, like, take over a site, which was one of the options, there's conquer.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate. Hold on. Where'd it go? I got my wrong window open. It's Pablo Rasta again. Hey! I don't have anything more to say, but I like hearing it's whiskey and chocolate. I do really like that. I should do more custom sound files like that, because it actually tickles my fancy a lot too. Well, thank you very much for the continued support. It makes a big difference. What was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna read the rating stuff. Well, raising a site, so your dwarf will both openly attack and attempt to destroy the site, resulting in more prolonged attack. If you are sure your army will win against the opposing one and you want the site gone, a raising mission is probably what you want to perform. Dwarves will still bring home loot and livestock if you have those options selected. Demanding tribute, one time or ongoing, may result in the site providing goods to your fortress, if successful. Conquering a site relies on military force, while demanding surrender relies on negotiation and threat of military force. If successful, the occupying a site will make it one of your fortress's holdings. Your forces will remain on site as administrators and occupiers. Pillaging and raising options both use the military tactics skill of each army's highest level tactician, given the side with the better one major advantage in battle. Standard sneaky raids, however, use the ambusher skill. Okay. Uh-oh. Someone else has been found dead.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, you're not drained of blood though. I think you just died in the caravan in the caverns. Oh, it keeps mission reports all at the bottom after you've read it. That's interesting. Yeah, you were fighting. What were you fighting? A giant olm. Oh man. Squad A, B, C. Let's get everyone in here. Hold on, we got some more whiskey and chocolate. 1 second. We've got to kill a giant olm from a list.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Olm's got... Oh my god, hold on. So excited. Give orders. Kill the giant olm for great justice. Have we gotten candy yet? No, not yet. It's Banana Cabana. I do love saying that name so much. I don't have whiskey and chocolate. How about rum and cheese? Oh god. Okay, I think it's a sign that I'm getting better, because that stuff's sounding good. For a long time, like for the last couple of days, even just thinking about food has not been appealing. And now the idea of like, ooh, I could go for some cheese right now. I think I am feeling better, so that's great. You know, there's just no better treatment than a live stream. And then Bob came in as well to say, it's whiskey and chocolate. That sound effect always reminds me of London Dare. Yes, I know. One of my favorite things in London Dare, of course, is to make those kooky, crazy sound effects. We always have a blast with that. Oh. A giant resistor was killing... not a giant ohm. An ohm with an L. It's like it's basically it's a Germanic country. Ohm cannot die. Mightiest OPM there isn't you for. Hey Quill, how's real life Frostpunk over there? I think it's not too bad out today actually. Yeah, it's weird. It's only -4, so of course it's snowing like crazy. I think it was -27 yesterday, so that's quite a bit of a change. It's going to go back to the -20s in a couple of days here, but yeah, it's not too shabby today. And yeah, I want to check those subs and resubs here. So that was Willem Julius as a 6-month resub. We've got Ajapur at 60 months. A 5-year resub from Ajapur, whose name I'm sure I'm not saying correctly, but it's just the way I'm saying it I've always been saying it, so why change now? It's been 5 years. What the heck, right? Commit to it. That's so awesome, man. We've got Killathulu at 3 months, who says, hi ho, it's diggy diggy ho. We got Taki at 61 months, who says, holy shit, 61 months. Also, have you tried Dota Auto Chess yet? No. I'm assuming it's a mod of some kind. Oh, there's some more combat. Oh, I'm hoping that means we killed the Olm. I improved my observation. That was not satisfying. Okay. Yeah, you're fighting the giant Olm. Killed it for great justice. Excellent. Okay. Dota Auto Chess. No, I haven't. I don't know if it was you or maybe even someone else who mentioned the chat today. It sounds like it might be fun. We'll take a look. We've got Gintoki with a 44-month resub. We've got PJ Hall at 2 months, who says, long live pacifism. Cyborg came in at 2 months. Corvinus Swede at 5 months, who said, oh yeah, that was the Dwarf Fortress and the Glass of Absinthe. Iron Man at 8 months. Loki King at 3 months. Ty at 18 months. That's a good number, Ty. Thank you very much for that. No, it's real degrees. Celsius, of course. In Kanakistan, we do, of course, use Celsius. I mean, there's only what, 3 countries in the world that aren't metricized? Or is it 2 now? I don't remember. Okay, so we finished another mission, so now what do we do? Do we raid another goblin site? I like these raids, they're fun. They add drama llama. Are the upstairs installed? I think so. Build, construct, floor.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Oh, it's whiskey and chocolate! I think I might still hold off on the whiskey for now. Oh, I can't build it because there's trees in the way. Death to trees! Hold on. We're gonna take a look at the whiskey and chocolate soon. DT, chop down trees. We'll cut a lot of trees around here. Make sure we've got enough space. There we go. Nothing getting in the way. Done. See if that site will have more to be raided. Well, there's still rumors there being artifacts there, so we don't know. Pablo Rasta again! It's whiskey and chocolate! Loving the Canada run of Civ 6. Okay, I'll stop. I am also I enjoyed, I should say, because I actually finished it on my own end. But I did finish the run of Canada as in Civ 6, and it's a hoot. It's a hoot, definitely. Dwarves being incensed from all the tree chopping. We should just raid the elf. We should raid the elven sites. That'll be the next challenge. Oh, Pinji, yes. Eat chocolate, you'll feel better. J.K. Rowling. I actually just I'm on my 3rd re-listen of the Harry Potter audiobooks, which is like I love it when I'm traveling. It's just like my favorite go-to thing to do. And yeah, I was just reading the Prisoner of Azkaban, right? Which is where the Dementors are and they eat chocolate. Time to piss off some Ellsmore. Name a box select to build larger floors in one go. Oh, like with the mouse, maybe? Because yeah, normally it's only 10. So okay, maybe that'll work. We do have to chop down the trees first, and then we'll take another look at that. Which one? The Jim Dale or the Stephen Fry? I think it's Jim Dale, who's like amazing at all the voices. Holy cow! Like this is one guy who does like every character voice, and they're distinctive. Even like, you know, everything from you know, Dumbledore and Hagrid to like Hermione and whatever, and it's like you can tell who all the characters are. It's really good. I think it's Jim Dale, but yeah, super good. Stephen Fry, he does the like the Lord of the Rings ones, doesn't he? I think. Really? Stephen Fry one is better? No kidding. Oh. Box select lets you build the same way as you designate. Okay, how do you use that? Mucho Mouse? You still do it from build construct? Floor? Box select disabled. Oh, I see. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay. That does sound good. Really? I love Stephen Fry, but I never expected him to be like a good voice actor. Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna get the other one now. I mean, Because the one I've got is great, and I love it, but... Swap the bookkeeper on the other. Yeah, as consider... I was wondering. Stephen Fry reads the British ones? Oh! You don't have an office? I think things got unassigned when you got sent out. Okay, so first of all, do we happen to have a better manager? Big Frank is still best. Okay. And bookkeeper. Big Frank's is actually the better bookkeeper, but J4. Okay, so we'll just take Big Frank's and J4 Aceman out of the military. J4 right there. And we'll go and get Acid Overdrive and Troll Gifted. Actually, what we should do is we should put Mick in the military. Because I have just a feeling that this Mick guy might be really good at fighting and hard to kill. Okay, and then I still have to reassign these shares to... Who we assign it? Big Franks and J4 Aceman. So I think when they went on their raid, they lost their link to their offices. Do your local library have audiobooks? Oh, maybe. I haven't considered that. Okay, so that's all done. We can go ahead and do a big smoothing over here. Smoothing with a V. There we are. And build N. Planning mode on. Set a material filter, because we want these to be made out of gold. Boom. Material filtered gold. Excellent. So golden coffins, which really should be the only ones that are being built anyway, will get installed here. Done, done, done. All right, let's go raid some elves. Yeah. Overdrive is amazing for library free audiobooks. Interesting. Okay. I made gold statues. I think we've got some of them, yeah. All right. The holdings and tributes and things. So yeah, I mean, there's still these guys, and they still might have artifacts. It's only a rumor, though. Okay, so this 50, 50, 10,000. May not attack that, but what if we attack one of the small elven holdings here? 100 people, 600, 10 over here on the outskirts, but no artifacts. 300. I mean, not all of them are going to be military. Okay, here we've got 60 elves. We're at peace, but they might have 3 different artifacts available. I say we raid the elves. Who's with me? Raid this site. Assign squads. Sterling archers and the nuts with bolts. Details. And we'll just go for a raid to start off with. We'll try to just poke and see what happens. And my axe! Alright. There we go. Raiding we will go. Keep raiding gobs until success. Well, that's true. We could have kept hammering that one site. And actually, we may have just wanted to occupy it. Honestly, because then we get the full site. I mean, we could do tributes and things too. That would be really funny to have the goblins like come and deliver goods onto us. But we don't want their stinky stuff. But we could have just occupied it completely. Steal their trees and burn the wood in front of them. Alright, I think that's the squad leaving now. What extra do you get from occupied sites? I actually don't know. So, an off-site holding is any site linked to your fortress economically, societally, or militarily. Fortress grows successful. Nearby sites may choose to become economically linked with your fortress. Civilization may found new sites.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. And dwarves may embark on missions to occupy and militarily linked sites. Holdings may provide tribute, citizens, and prestige to your fortress. Additionally, members of your fortress can be sent to reside in your holdings. Dwarves you've expelled and not guaranteed to remain where you sent them, they become the subject of turmoil, blah, 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 blah. Elevation of nobility in your fortress directly tied to the number of off-site holdings. That's why we don't have nobility yet. It used to happen when you hit certain population milestones, but now we need off-site holdings to get nobility. Ah! So with conquered sites, we can do that. Conquering force will remain on site as administrators and occupiers, though you may call most of them back by requesting workers with your messenger. The site will send tribute to you in form of various items and livestock. And we can manage our holdings. Okay. That is very exciting. Hey, Hippie Spirit, thank you very much for the contribution to the Whiskey and Chocolate and Tea with Honey Fund. Hi, man. I really love your channel, mostly on YouTube. Very excited for Civ 6 Gathering Storm. Love all the way from Israel. Well, thank you very much, Hippie Spirit. And yeah, Gathering Storm's a good expansion. It's a good expansion. Yeah. They still don't have a freaking builder filter, at least, or lens, not build I'm in. But I did mention it to Ed, whatever his name is on Twitter, the lead designer, and he liked my comment that we should have a builder filter, so who knows. And we're gonna have to wait for some tree chopping. What I could probably do is build more axes. Just copper's probably fine. We got like 10 of those built. I mean, they could be used as weapons. Ideally, we'd use the maces, though. We could force that. But I want more axes so we can chop down more trees. Dwarf Fortress totally has a UI. It's, you know, it's different, we'll say. But it has a UI, sort of. How's our temple floor coming along? Most of this gold and everything been dug out? Yeah. Okay. What I want to do then is make some more temples. They might just be a bunch of square ones. Oh, we got some gift subs coming in from Menadolf. Thank you very much, Menadolf. They've gifted a total of 80 subs to the channel. Holy cow, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel and just making things more awesome for other people at the same time. I'm just going to make some 10 by 10 square rooms for these temples. And again, we're going to have the double thick walls. That is not correct. Can I fit? That's awkward. Well, what I could do is maybe not double thick to the center column this time. I mean, the temples don't need to be this big either, but... There you go. Something like that. Oh, and Belf Knight with the gift subs too! Hey, Belf! 10 more coming in there. You've done 75 as well. Oh, man. Thank you so much. This is... I say, the YouTube and streaming thing is an awesome way to make a living, but it's a very dicey and scary way to make a living. So, and one of the things with the Twitch subs is it really adds a lot more of sort of safety and consistency to things. So thank you very much for that. It really makes a big difference. I don't like to get into it very much, you know, and whatever. You know, I like to just chill and play video games, but thank you. Thank you. Whew! Menadolf, are you related to Gandalf? Huh? Are we gonna get a moose squid temple with golden walls? I mean, the moose squid was something else, but maybe we do need to make like a big, giant, glorious temple of some kind. So we have a mission to the elves. That's good. Although now I'm really thinking we'll take over the we're gonna take over that goblin site next. Now that we're starting some shit with the elves and we're gonna be at war with them.